shouldn't be here.
Yo, Tatum's serving up looks in this movie. Like, a lot of her outfits, I'm just like, I kind of want to wear that.
Why are they doing this?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. It's like Christmas.
You and I have very different ideas of Christmas. Although Christmas should have more Ghostface.
I mean, between us, you haven't been the same since...
Well, can you blame her?
My mom was killed. I can't believe you're bringing this up.
It's been a year.
Tomorrow. 1 year tomorrow.
I think it's time you got over that.
Oh my god, you're an asshole. Again, how were we ever supposed to root for this guy?
Your mom left town. She's not lying in a coffin somewhere.
It's a bad analogy. I want my girlfriend back.
Sydney, this guy sucks. Dump him.
I'm sorry if my traumatized life is an inconvenience to you and your perfect existence.
Nobody said that. Say it!
No, dude, you kind of said that.
Stupid.
Yeah, you are. You're pretty stupid.
So, two of your fellow students, and this is the way that you show your compassion.
Why are they, like, emphasizing the scissors cutting?
She was never attacked. I think she made it all up. How did she lie about it? For attention, the girl has some serious issues.
It sucks that people are actually this way.
And it fucked her up royally. Think about it. Her mother's death leaves her disturbed and hostile in a cruel and inhumane world. She's...
What are you, Reddit, with your couch psychology?
Where do you get this shit?
Ricky Lake.
You are pathetic.
I mean, she is. She's talking shit about someone she doesn't even really know. Poor Sydney, you don't deserve this, girl. That floor has got to be gross. If the rest of the bathroom looks like this, that floor has got to be disgusting. Oh my god, good shot. This girl is meant to survive. I love how she trusts her instincts and not once has her gut ever let her down.
You can literally feel the fear on this canvas. Hi, Gail Weathers, field correspondent, top story.
Wait, Gail Weathers? What the hell kind of name is that? Were her parents hippies? I mean, I knew her name was Gail, but I forgot that her last name was Weathers. Like, what the hell?
Looks like we've got a serial killer on our hands.
Gotta knock off a couple more to get that title.
Well, we can help, can't we?
The way he responded to her, well, I hope there are more kills. And he's like, lady, did you actually just say you want more people to die?
If I may say so, Miss Weathers, you are much prettier in person.
And they have such good chemistry. No wonder they got married.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah? Nice.
I love Matthew Lillard. What was that little fist bump he did? I've done that. I've scared myself with some of the stuff I own.
Damn little shits.
Would you call me?
Not your friend.
That's so blatant and obvious. It's so ham-fisted and cheesy, and I kind of love it. Has this dude not ever seen himself in the mirror? Like, he keeps getting scared by his own reflection. Or maybe he's just that paranoid, I guess. Surprise! That was such a weird death scene. I don't know. I don't know if it was the screaming or the score, but something about it was just kind of weird.
You know, if I was wrong about Cotton Weary, then the killer's still out there. The Duck Others said, you're starting to sound like some Wes Carpenter flickers.
Wait, Wes Carpenter? Just combining his name and probably his buddy's name, because let's be real, directors end up becoming friends. What the hell was that shot of Ghostface in the bushes?
Yeah? Why would he want to kill his own girlfriend?
There's always some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend.
I mean, look at all the guys that end up killing their wives.
Besides, if it gets too complicated, you lose your target audience.
Well,
Was that lady listening to them and then kind of gave up on the whole conversation? That's what you get for snooping, lady.
Do you think Sid would go out with me?
no, I don't at all.
Best scene. Best acting. I love it. Also, yeah, this guy has no tact at all. Now that her boyfriend's a suspect, you think she'll go out with me?
See, the
Police are always off track with this shit. If they watch prom night, they'd save time. There's a formula to it. A very simple formula.
Why are you screaming? Chill. Yeah, because then you'll get that reaction.
I'm the first to admit it. If this were a scary movie, I'd be the prime suspect.
What would be your motive?
It's the millennium. Motives are incidental.
Okay, no, put that on the shirt. Motives are incidental. I doubt anyone would get that reference if I just wore a random shirt that said motives are incidental.
So you have a few intimacy issues as a result of your mother's untimely death. It's no big deal, Sid. You'll thaw out. Yeah, but he has been so patient with me. You know, with all the sex stuff. How many guys will put up with a girlfriend who's sexually anorexic? Billy and his penis don't deserve me, right?
Agreed. Wait, where were you standing? How did they not see you?
You stay close to Sydney. Don't let her out of your sight. Yes, sir.
I mean, technically she's out of his sight right now. Dude, this house is huge.
Just keeping an eye on things. I'm gonna check the party out.
Do you mind if I join you?
Not at all. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's like really cute. I'm kind of into him.
Terror Train, Prom Night. How come Jamie Lee Curtis is in all of these movies?
Because she is the Scream Queen. Yes! This dude gets it.
Hey, shitheads!
It's Shathid.
Is that you, Randy? And what movie is this from? I spit on your garage.
That's actually really clever.
Okay, let's see. No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
I have some bad news for you, Tatum. This is so silly, the way he just gets hit. I think he puts up with the most shit out of all the... Actually, that's not true. The ending on Nightmare on Elm Street just comes to mind. But yeah, this guy is kind of goofy. Wait, inconsistency. Because her chest was on the other side, and then it wasn't?
Come on.
Ooh, crunchy Cheetos. I swear, this movie just has like a bunch of snacks I just want. I swear, every dude had this hairstyle in the 90s. And, I don't really like it. Kinda looks dumb.
You lost your mom.
Yeah, I know, but you're right. Enough is enough. I can't wallow in the grief process forever, and...
I mean, you can't wallow in the grief forever, but Sydney, it's been a year. Like, you're allowed to take all the time you need. No one's gonna rush you. Only this asshole.
It's like Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs when she keeps having flashbacks of her dead father.
But this is life. This isn't a movie.
It's all a movie. It's all one great big movie.
What I like about this is, yes, it references a lot of horror movies, but it does it in a context that makes sense. Like, if I was at a school and a bunch of people were getting killed left and right, I would also reference a bunch of horror movies, but then again, let's be real, I would reference a bunch of horror movies regardless. However, the script is written really well, where they're shoving in all these references or whatever, but it doesn't take away from the overall story. Whereas, like, in other movies, they've definitely shoved in references, and I'm like, did we really need to bring that up? Like, was that important at all?
Breast. I want to see Jamie Lee's breast. When do we see Jamie Lee's breast?
Breast?
I mean, you don't? Not really?
Jamie Lee was... That's why she always outsmarted the killer in the big chase.
The tilt.
Can do that. Don't you know the rules? Number 3. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.
That's actually really funny.
You see, you push the laws and you end up dead. Okay, I'll see you in the kitchen with a knife.
Spoilers. I feel like he'd make a really good horror YouTuber.
Do you know what that consolation is?
No, what is it?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you.
He is so dorky and cheesy, and I'm genuinely attracted to him.
They found Principal Henry dead. He was gutted and hung from the goalpost on the football field.
Let's go over there before they pry him down.
Hey!
Wow, that's really morbid and really fucked up. Y'all are terrible people.
Guys, home!
Clerks! Good movie. Wow, these people really want to see a dead body. It's like Stand By Me all over again.
What about Gail Weathers? Sounds like I'm a meteorologist or something.
Oh, well, at least she understands that her name is ridiculous.
I'm sure I'm coming fast. Slow down! Freeze!
Man, they're gonna seriously get in trouble for almost running over and killing the freaking deputy. Should have shot the sheriff instead.
Who'd you call?
What?
I don't know, when you're arrested, you're like one phone call, so I was just curious. Who'd you call?
Called my dad.
No, Sheriff Burke called your dad. I saw him.
But when I called, I didn't get an answer.
Suspicious.
You don't still think it was me, do you?
Oh, she does. She does.
I was just thinking if it were you, it'd be a very clever way to throw me off track. You know, using your one phone call to call me so that I wouldn't think it was you. It's all.
Telling you, she has good gut instincts. I don't like those doors. I always was afraid of getting them stuck and being locked inside. I swear, Ghostface gets fucked up the most. That was really lucky. You could have either died or gotten really knocked out. Oh yeah, no one knows she's dead.
Jimmy, look behind you. Behind you. Behind you. Behind you. Jimmy, turn around. Oh, God.
I wonder if he either got casted because his name is Jamie Kennedy, or if they just wrote that into the script so it'd be more meta. Either way, I really like that scene.
Behind you, kid! Behind you!
Dude, there's a 30-second delay. Oh, unfortunate. You know, I've never run in heels, but I can't imagine it's fun.
Honey, I need the cellular!
I need the cellular. Oh, this is just an absolute snapshot of the year. Oh no, her shoes are gonna be ruined.
Oh God, Kenny, I'm sorry, but get off my fucking windshield!
There's so many genuinely funny moments in this. Oh, you're such a dick to her. I'm telling you, he knows how to fuck around with people.
I did it, Sid! He did it! He did it, Cindy! Please, I didn't do it! He did it, please! Please, Cindy, no!
Fuck you both!
Good girl!
No, give me the gun. Give me the gun, it's okay. Okay. Just help me. Whoa, come on. Stu's flipped out. He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
The switch. The instant switch.
Corn syrup. Same stuff they use for pig's blood in Carrie.
This movie is such a love letter to horror. It's beautiful.
It's a fun game, Sydney. See, we ask you a question, and if you get it wrong, booga! You die.
Buka! What a word. Why did he not win thousands of awards for this? He's great.
You hear that, Stu? I think she wants a motive. I don't really believe in motive, Sid. I mean, did Norman Bates have a motive?
Don't think so.
See, it's a lot scarier when there's no motive, Sid.
That's actually really true. I mean, that was the whole point of Michael Myers to begin with. He was just the boogeyman, so it kind of made it scarier.
Yeah, you're gonna love this one. It's a scream, baby. Hold on a sec.
Use that line for the trailer. I hope they did.
Yeah. Yeah! I'm ready, baby! Hit it! Get up! Yeah, man, get up! Hit it!
The interesting thing is, like, yes, it's a horror movie, but if two people genuinely did something like this and were willing to stab each other and fake a crime, that is genuinely horrifying.
I've got an ending for you. The reporter left for dead in the news van comes to, stumbles on you two dipshits, finds the gun, foils your plan, and saves the day.
I like that ending.
I like that ending too.
Something you don't.
Oh no, it wasn't loaded.
Works better without the safety on.
Oh, the safety wasn't on. Well, that just goes to show how often I am around guns.
I don't know, Billy, but I'm hurt, man. Fuck. Shall I let the machine get it?
Shall I get the machine get it? It's hilarious.
Find it, you dipshit! Get up! I can't, Billy. Oh, you cut me too deep. I think I'm dying here, man.
There are so many iconic lines in this. I think I'm dying here.
Did you really call the police? My mom and dad are gonna be so mad.
Is he the best part? He might be the best part. And here I thought getting laid helped dudes calm down. I love how the feathers are just stuck to him.
I always had a thing for you, Sid.
Well, you have a weird way of showing it.
In your dreams.
Good kill.
Oh my god, Randy, I thought you were dead.
I probably should be. I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin.
Fuck you!
I mean, you did.
Careful. This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life.
Not in my movie.
Dude, she's so awesome.
It all began with a scream over 911 and ended in a bloodbath that has rocked the town of Woodsboro. Okay, let's take it back to one. Come on, move it. This is my big shot. Let's go.
Interesting that you end the movie on that line. Oh, no, you ended it on one last jump scare. Okay, great. Alright, so having rewatched that, technically for the third time now, I really, really enjoyed that. The more I rewatch movies, the more I realize that my thoughts on certain things might change. I feel like my opinions get better, or at least I'm able to criticize movies a lot more accurately, at least more of what they deserve. Basically, I really enjoyed that. It was very entertaining the whole way through. There were so many iconic scenes that just, it's like no wonder this movie became such an instant classic. There's so many scenes in it that are just so memorable and well done. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of like, there are a couple flaws just in terms of like, some of the delivery is kind of cheesy, some of the lines are like, alright, but that, I mean, that was the whole point of the movie. It's supposed to be very meta, very tongue-in-cheek, which gets thrown around a lot, but this movie really did change the scope of what horror movies could be, because before this they were mostly all slashers and very formulaic, and this one was like a breath of fresh air to the genre, which is why there were so many copycats after this. Like, you could tell horror movies before Scream and then horror movies after Scream, but this just does it in such a way that is entertaining through and through. It leaves you guessing. Obviously, going into this, I knew the story, I knew who the killers actually were, but it does leave you guessing if you've never seen it before. I love the character of Ghostface just because anyone can wear the mask. It literally could be anyone. It could be the boyfriend. It could be the cop. It could be the dad. It could literally be anyone, which I think is such a good way of just leaving you wondering, like, who really is it? And the reveal of it is so well done because, you know, it's the obvious ones, but they throw curveballs at you to think, maybe it wasn't the boyfriend after all, but it clearly was. Now, in terms of his motives, the beginning motive of him just wanting to get in her pants is really, I want to say is really stupid, but obviously we've seen instances before where that kind of is the motive sometimes, unfortunately. It's just the way society is. But digging deeper into the whole, his mom was cheating with his dad, like, now that's more understandable. I still don't agree with it, but obviously, like he quoted, technically, we all go a little mad sometimes. It's just not all of us decide to go on a killing spree. I think in terms of the decade it was made, first of all, it's very well done with just everything they had going for them in the 90s. Again, with the technology, with the phone aspect. Nowadays, with the access to smartphones, I don't think you could do the phone thing as well. I don't know. Could be wrong. Again, there's a new one in 2022. They could use modern technology to their advantage in a way. But it was very well done for the decade. And in terms of the actual story about it, it's very grounded in reality. Like, it's not like Jason where he's like resurrected, and it's not like Michael who's part of some cult. It's just very grounded in reality of, again, it could be literally anybody, and real instances of normal people who could enact this violence. His whole line about movies don't make killers, movies just make killers more creative. Unfortunately, that's very true. But I think that's why they threw that line in there, because again, in the 90s, a lot more, especially with like teenagers, a lot more violence was going on. I could see this movie getting like some kind of backlash for it, which all horror movies do, but I don't know, I just think it's very grounded in reality, and I just really love the characters in this that just fight back. Sidney Prescott is peak final girl. She's just so good at just fighting back and being smart. She has really good natural instincts, and she just does not take any shit. And I feel bad for her for most of the movie, but she just ends up being such a perfect character. I really, really love her. But yeah, I could gush about this movie a lot, and I might do a full in-depth video about why this movie's so good. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna sign off and end it here. If you like this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment telling me what you thought about the movie, or are there any points that I said that you agree with or you don't agree with? What was your takeaway of this whole movie? I would love to start a conversation with you guys. That's it for me. I've been Ghostly, and I will see you next time.